now and every.
Sometimes we struggle to find the words to say, I need you, Lord. Sometimes we get stuck in the overcomplications of our feelings and emotions, so we don't open our mouth and pray. But in bondage, our mouth stays. But God hears those prayers that your mouth struggles to whisper, because the tears that are cried is a language that God understands. You see, He knows what we need before we even speak. That's the God that I seek. Prayer creates this beautiful intimacy where you don't just speak, but you listen and wait for the Father to respond. And it doesn't have to be complicated, but speak your heart, for the Father already knows what it speaks and what it is that you seek. Sometimes you are called to intercede on behalf of people's needs. Sometimes your prayer is words of adoration to the King of Kings, and sometimes prayer is groanings when words are hard to find. But God locates every single groan and every single tear and the words behind it. Prayer changes. When you pray, it is to God the Father whom you seek. And as you take every single thing to the Lord in prayer, pray believing and understanding that God answers prayer. Pray without ceasing, no matter how small the words. Keep that dialogue and verse. Give God your daily thirst and allow Him to quench your thirst and heal that hurt. Just keep praying. God hears those words. Just keep praying. Even when you say, God, I don't understand, pray without ceasing. Even when you haven't got all the right words to say, pour out those tears, because God hears what they speak. Even when you're weak, just keep praying, because prayer changes things. Even when you have joy, prayer builds and will cultivate your relationship with the Father. Talk to the Father in heaven. Talk to the Father in prayer. He waits for you to call on His name, for He is every single thing that you need. Just keep praying. As you pray, reverence the Lord with devotion and adoration, and an expression that may come through words or even tears. But remember that not one tear is wasted, because He is the God who sees. And remember, God still hears. Just keep praying. When we pray, we lift up your name, bringing glory and honor and praise to your name. Prayer isn't just words, but passionate, and we declare as we boast in your name. As we pray, we adore you, Father, and we approach you, Father, because we love you, Father, and we recognize that we need you. Prayer is powerful. And in the same way the Spirit helps us in our weakness, we do not know what we ought to pray for, but the Spirit Himself intercedes for us through wordless groans. Romans 8:26. So we are not praying to a sleeping or a dead God. But as you pray, you are coming to the Father who sees. And as you open up your mouth, you are speaking with the living God. He is the living Word. Oh, come unto the Father today in prayer. If you seek Him, you will find Him. Seek Him with your whole heart. We pray because we need Him. We pray because we love Him. You pray to seek Him. You pray because you want to hear from Him. Prayer is powerful. Do not forget this, because when you open your mouth and pray, when you open your mouth and speak, the one and true living God hears, and He has heard your prayers, and He has heard your cry today. He has heard your words. Pray, pray. Pray about everything. Pray on every single occasion. Pray without ceasing. Pray when you're in need. Pray when you're happy. Pray when you're sad. Pray when you hear God speaking. Pray when you need change. Pray when you're waiting for a shift in your lives today. Pray, pray, pray without ceasing. Pray, just keep praying. God hears your prayers today. Pray as it breaks chains. Pray today. The power of prayer is real. Just keep praying.